Thanksgiving hangover. Oh, my head.
Haywire Homestead. Hey, Mark.
Mommy, here's your tea.
Thank you.
You don't have to be so. Oh, because you're white.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Have a
you're
nice night.
Totally interrupting everything.
We love you, Deza. Whew. Cheers, big ears.
What are you doing?
Sharing. Making a mess.
Sharing is caring.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going, everybody?
I see he lived. I caught and skinned my first something.
Oh, come on, ZB.
What'd you catch?
ZB Airsoft Outdoors.
He's a teenager, I think, isn't he? Didn't he say he was a younger...
I don't know. I'm excited. Why did he retract?
I don't know.
Raccoon! He caught his first raccoon!
Yay. And
Woo!
skinned it. That's awesome.
Way to go, bro.
Very, very cool.
So now what are you going to do with it? Are you going to brain tan it? Or are you going to pickle it? Are you going to tan it hair on, hair off?
Or are you just going to throw it in the trash?
Are you going to dry it and try to sell it?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Some people just store it green and then sell it.
What are you going to do? 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 I don't know what he wants to do. What's he going to do? I can send you a pattern. A pattern for a coonskin hat. I am leaving in the morning to go deer hunting for 4 days.
Woohoo!
May
Have
you
fun
kill
with
a big one.
Hello.
Christian 71.
Christine.
Hello. Christine 71.
And C. Dean. Hello. Hello.
C. Dean.
Need to make a hat for mine. I bet you could from yours.
Hey, Wine, I hope you kill, like...
Hello, hello, D. What's up? Duncan?
Where'd Airsoft go?
I don't know.
Come on, ZB. I want to know.
I don't know.
I want to know what you're skinning.
I caught it on cat food and ham fat.
There you go. Ham fat. Never tried ham fat.
You can't do that.
I can.
Having flashbacks. Stop.
Ham fat. See, and that's the one thing that I absolutely love
or what
about
some people would
trapping.
call lard.
Absolutely love about trapping.
Hey, Suburban, what's up?
There's only like a very few set rules. One, pay attention to your scent. Two, if you're using a foothold for canines or cats, you got to bed that trap properly.
I'm going to sell it fleshed if I have time.
And after that,
All bets are off.
there are no rules.
Haywire said I caught 2 coons this summer in a live trap with sunflower seeds.
Nice.
Huh. Not the coons around here. They ain't going to go for sunflower seeds.
I mean, yeah, some of the coons around here more the city type coons because they're going the neighborhood type coons that live in those subdivisions.
Yeah, they're not.
Because the farm on Quail Hollow.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from my food-induced coma. That's exactly why our stream is called the Turkey Hangover.
No, it's called the Thanksgiving Hangover.
Whatever, Thanksgiving Hangover.
Yeah.
They did not eat the cat food. That's interesting.
They're used to eating the sunflower seeds.
Great evening, one and all.
Little Creek Homestead, I heard you got a little bit of a surprise.
Uh-oh, what happened? Living Miracle?
She got a rabbit.
All right. I scared mine out of my trash and chased it up a tree.
What'd you do? Show it a baby picture?
I'm working on my next turkey coma. That's right where we're at. We've been eating nothing but turkey for breakfast, lunch, and dinner since Thursday.
Yeah.
Like,
And I've been
literally.
loving it. I've been
Like,
loving it.
Wake up in the
Loving
morning,
it.
I had a bowl of stuffing. No breakfast, just stuffing. Who needs breakfast? No. I know. We know Teresa doesn't like turkey.
Turkey pot pie tonight. Oh, that sounds so
You know,
good. That sounds so good.
there's no,
So good.
it's just, when do you get to eat, when do you actually get to eat
The fat pants for everyone.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
When do you actually get to eat just turkey? Like regular turkey. Not turkey in
The
a
loaded
pot
sink
pie.
back in the house.
Not turkey salad.
Different.
Not turkey anything. Turkey tetrazzini. Any of that. Turkey. Like turkey. Turkey. Turkey sandwiches. With the moist maker. Where's your sandwich?
Who's asking about my sandwich?
I'm asking about your sandwich.
Amanda. Is that Palmetto's Amanda?
Yes. Turkey pot pie soup.
Is that the Amanda that got the van stuck?
Mm-mm. For the record, he got it stuck.
No.
Yes.
I'll bet money that my man, Pooper Scooper, if he would have went out there
Nope.
and moved it, it wouldn't have got stuck.
Nope. We killed 13 coons a few years ago, baiting them with bones left from barbecue ribs. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Mama
Serving
T,
from
what's
my
up?
home. What's up?
Karina's in here. Hi, all. And Jason, no, he showed it my picture. My mobile homestead. I know she always has issues with her internet, so I'm hoping she's able to stick around. Deborah
Where'd you see
E,
my
that's a
mobile
new
homestead?
one.
Oh, up there.
I'm
Hey.
having Thanksgiving next week. Anyway, okay, that's cool. I got the van stuck. He moved it for Liam's party on 11/11, and on the following Friday, it was still there.
That's because he's teaching her a lesson.
No.
That's what that is.
He moved it. He should have moved it back.
Well,
Just saying.
how many times have I done things and you've been too impatient to wait for me to do it? Thousands.
How many
and thousands.
times-
And how many times?
How many times have
How
you
many
put
times have you been
off-
like? How many times have you been like? I should have just let you do it. And I'm
How
like,
many times have you put off doing something that should have been done in a timely manner that put us in a bind?
never.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never. Just like my post said.
I got one word.
Just like my post
One
said.
word. Loofah.
That didn't put us in a bind. That
Have
put
you seen what's going on with my loofah? They're not drying properly.
I'm sorry. Who's loofah?
Mine. But you
Who's loofah?
waited
Who's
until
loofah?
the last minute.
Who's loofah?
I had to literally
Who's
get
loofah?
everybody in the
Who's
chat
loofah?
boxes
Who's
to tell
loofah?
you that you
Who's
needed
loofah?
to get on it.
Who's loofah?
I'm gonna
Who's
punch you
loofah?
right here in the middle.
Who's loofah? Your beds were prepared.
They were not.
They were
You
too.
did not put the cattle panel up the way that you said you were
Yeah, I
going
did.
to. No, you did
I
not.
could have put the dirt in if I didn't put the cattle panel in there the way I said I was going to.
Bet. I
Bet.
have pictures of when you took everything, and I've got date stamps on when you put it in. You didn't do it until
I hate
June.
stamps. I hate technology.
Exactly. Just saying. Yeah, I'll do it, and then they don't do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Remember, Santa's watching.
I don't care about Santa.
My bets are on her. Thank you, Farm One Quill. Hello.
And I thought we were bonding.
My horrible internet is acting up as usual. I miss everyone in the live streams, but I'm missing a lot. Barry, you know you're in trouble when your voice gets high. I know, right? Whenever his voice gets higher, you know that he knows he's in trouble. Can they still be eaten? No, you can't eat them.
Yeah.
They're the loofah gourds are the ones that you make the sponges out of. And I cut them down because you cannot leave them on the vine after it freezes. And literally, like the next night, it froze, and all the plants died. So
We did try to eat that one, and it was some kind of nasty.
but they're not drying properly. No, question from above. What did she say?
I don't know. You done got all kinds of people. I don't see a question, Mary. Was it Mary or my mobile homestead?
Mary. I know Suburban killed 3 snakes. She went out to clean up her garden, and it was just a mess. So Serving from my home said, just want to say that the banner behind you is very cool. Yeah, we invested in that a couple of years ago, or a year ago, I guess it's been now. And we get a lot of use out of it. It was definitely worth, I think we paid $100 for it. To have it designed and everything put together.
Mary
and
is asking if they can be eaten. They can be, but you got to pick them when they're like uber small, and they are nasty.
But like, I mean, like super small. Like they have to be smaller than a pickling cucumber, and they're not.
They're like haggis. Haggis.
Anyway, they don't taste very good.
No.
So, dry them behind the wood stove. Maybe. It might be that it's just not getting warm enough in the area where they're at. So, but we'll know for next year. Now my beds are ready now, so I will be able to plant them in like the end of April. And then that'll give me May, June, July, August, September. And I really, believe it or not, I actually need to, I probably even need to do them at the end of March. At the end of February into March. Like right after we have our frost. Whenever the last frost is, I need to put them in the ground. And I may even start them early here in the house, because I don't need very many. Like I only need like 4 or 5 plants, 6 plants at the most. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Look in this house.
Oh, till trapping season starts? Yeah, I know. Most years is April 15th. I know this past year it was super early. It was the end of February. Early March, something like that. It was crazy. But even if it's April, I have May, June, July, August, September. So, I mean, I want them done before October. Not seeing the second part of the hunting on Turkey Day, Jason. Yeah, he never did one.
Never did one.
It got so dark. It was cold that morning. Like, super cold. It was like 32, 33 degrees.
Poor Ladeza got the freezing. I have a very important question. I have a very large butternut squash that I had to pick due to this.
Squashes don't ripe after they've been picked.
Nope. They're
not one to ripen after they don't continue to ripen like a tomato does.
No. That stinks. Sorry, Mary.
But if it was splitting...
But it can be eaten.
Can it be eaten?
I think I would do what Teresa Dean said.
Cut out and
cut it in half, or just cut a little hole in it. Depends if it's, and then
see if it was us,
we'd hang it up as a birdhouse.
No.
Yes.
If it was us, we would have cut it up and sent it over to the pigs.
No, I would have probably made it a birdhouse.
No, not a butternut. No.
Yeah. For the winter, yeah. And then gave it to them at the end.
Road Chip Jason, y'all come up and trap these darn beavers. Where is Wallace Lake at? I know his cousin's in Florida, but where's he at?
What are potato growing zones?
Ooh. What do you mean?
You can just about grow potatoes in any zone. I mean, I think they even grow them in Alaska.
How do you keep the weeds out of your squash vines? We're thinking heavy mulch or trellis.
Southern Illinois. God, I wish I could.
How do you keep the weeds out of your squash vines? I'll tell you, trellising, ever since we did the loofah on the cattle panels, I think any gourd would be a cool, or squash or a cucumber, anything like that is actually kind of cool growing it like that because it falls through.
Right, but the squashes and stuff won't. I mean,
No,
a butternut squash will because it will
it's a
vine
vine.
out.
Yeah.
But how do you keep the weeds out? Mulch.
Heavy
mulch.
So Farm on Quail Hollow, I saw the picture. Her 12-year-old son got his first buck. He decided to do chipped deer with a good portion of it. That's cool.
What's the best way to get rid of a jungle in my yard? Southern Alabama. Define jungle.
Burn it.
Are you dealing with like morning glories? Or are you just dealing with ivy? You got to be a little bit more specific.
Natasha says, "Hey,
Natasha,
what's up?"
What's
Wisteria.
Burn it.
Burn it. Pull it up. Yank it up. Wisteria is very invasive. Definitely need to just, not good. Are you gonna talk January stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
We will.
Okay.
When it's time.
How do you get rid of voles?
Trap them. I've got that. You could use the T-Rex traps for voles. You could use mole trap for voles.
So Mama T says, we have morning glories here and we've tried pulling them. That's all you can really do for morning glories. We have them too. Can I burn over my septic? Look who's here. She totally got that van stuck.
Can I burn over my septic? Well, that depends. If your septic is like ours, where you've got concrete caps on it, but it comes up out of the ground a little bit, you could, but just be careful. Mm-hmm. I would get one of those hand blow torches and burn around that, or start there and make the fire go out and away. If it's buried underneath the ground, the lid is buried underneath the ground, you're fine.
Let's see.
She totally got the van stuck when I first got to it. It was pretty much
buried to the frame.
Woo! I had just enough room to get my hand under to put the chain on it.
Okay, well then I can't do anything for you, Amanda.
Shall set you free.
I would love to have wisteria, but it would be winter killed here. Well, no, ours doesn't come until spring either. And it's still no root drops over drain field. Buried. Oh, no root crops over drain field. Right. My husband
crops over your leach field at all.
Yeah, you really don't want any. My husband is slightly scared of me when I'm using my flamethrower. I wish I had gotten a chance to visit more with them. We walked by them like 2 or 3 times to go to the bathroom because they were right there before you went to the bathrooms. At least from where our booth was, they were a stopping point. And they were always so busy.
They were up closer to the barn. They weren't by the...
Yeah, they were right there on the corner. Like when we were over here, and you'd walk through past them to go over to the porta potties. Promise. I wouldn't lie.
Farm on Quail Hollow, where were you at the conference? No. Yes. Tommy Alderman was here. They were right here, and then your bunny lady was here.
No, they were not.
Okay.
Settle this for me. They had a trailer. Yep, had the big red trailer. How about that trash? Right on the corner when you walked up, they were on the right-hand side.
That's what I said.
No, you're saying right by the barn. They were not by the barn. They were, if the barn was here and we were over here, you had Tommy and the whatever lady there. They were over here.
With the big red trailer right there in the corner before you hooked the hooyah.
Oh my God, you're such a butt face. I am so glad this is recorded. I'm just
Smoking
saying.
reptile. Jason,
see how he changed the subject?
How many hats do you have in your collection? Not
ton.
as many as I used to.
Hell, I had to chop my wisteria down several times and now it's growing up through my forge floor. Holy crap. She said, I told my sister we couldn't make Thanksgiving because of it, and she sent my brother-in-law to pull it out at 4 in the morning when he got off of work. Wisteria takes root, and the root goes deep.
Northern Alberta.
Boom! She wins. Boom! Just saying.
So they had the goats there, right?
No. They had piglets. The goats were close. They were like on the other side, yes. There was somebody with goats, but I don't think they were theirs.
Okay,
Their
then
goats,
now we're thinking about
okay.
two totally different
Look.
red trailers there
Look,
because
look,
I
look,
watched
look.
me, John, and Mark watch the folks with the
Okay,
goats
look.
load them up in
Look,
the red horse
look,
trailer.
Stop. They may have had, I didn't know. Okay, here's the walks, the driveway, right? And our booth was like over here, okay? And the barn was like up here. Right here, and the porta potties were like here. They were here. Here's where the mushroom guys were. They were way over on the other side. They were like right here on the corner.
Yeah, they had the quail. I thought they were up
They
there
were not
close.
the only ones who had quail.
I thought they were up there by Tommy.
No. AJ Farms had quail too. I don't think they had. Did they have quail? I don't think they had quail. Did they?
Because didn't Tommy get their quail?
No, that's AJ Farms, I thought. I don't know. I don't know who got what. I know we didn't get a chance. This is a perfect example. We didn't get a chance to visit with everybody. I know she had the red barn. I know she had a cute little chalkboard sign up that had all the prices of her sausages and all that other stuff. Yeah, right across from Logox. Yeah, they didn't have the quail. They had the Mangalitsa pork.
Okay.
And they had the bees.
They're saying we're buffering. Get them off.
They're not.
That's
But
the
I'll
reason
just
why
turn
we
it
were
off.
buffering.
I'll just turn it off from here. It's easy. They're not on right now. Just saying. Is everybody buffering or is it just a couple of people?
Looks like it's just a coop.
See, there's just a couple of people. I don't think it's us. But
Okay.
yeah, see? Just a couple people. It might be regional.
Yeah. Okay. You guys refresh if you're buffering, please. Okay. So, how many of you guys, by a show of hands, after leaving the Homesteaders of America conference this year, or if you didn't get to go to the Homesteaders of America conference, wish you would have taken some of the classes that were offered on the Thursday before?
I wish I had.
Which one would you have taken?
The spinning and dyeing of yarn.
It's all about yarn.
Or the wool. The spinning and, yeah. Yeah, I would have loved to been able to take the meat curing. No, see, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yes.
No, I'm not going to say because the guys that were teaching the class were really nice. But
keep drinking.
have you looked? Just go to their Facebook. I mean, not their Facebook. Go to their Instagram. Just saying. Always take classes. Knowledge and experience can never be taken from you, and it weighs nothing to carry it. That's exactly true.
See, there's times like this when he's like super smart,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's other times not so much.
Apparently, you didn't answer her question well enough. How
Who?
many hats do you have in your collection? How many would you say? 15, 20-ish? Wait, there's 2 right there. 3, 4, 5. We got 5 just out here. There's probably more than 20.
Yeah, I got about 20 hats in my
Yeah.
collection, but I could always use more.
Yes, he loves
Always use more.
hats. At least I have the sometimes. Yeah, isn't that true? We
So-
all have the sometimes.
So, the reason why I asked that question and the reason why I'm bringing it up is Josh from JJL Forge and I were talking. And we really enjoyed teaching the class.
Mm-hmm.
He enjoyed teaching his class. I really enjoyed teaching mine.
Except for the rain, right? We all hated the rain because that kind of stuck.
That didn't really bother me.
Hey, country girl.
That the rain really didn't bother me that much. it stunk because we weren't really able to get out and do a good hands-on.
Right.
But it didn't slow us down at all.
Mm-hmm.
So Josh and I got to talking. And what Josh and I are going to do is offer the class. He's going to offer his blacksmithing class.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do my trapping class
Mm-hmm.
here on our homestead
Mm-hmm.
in January.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's going to be a slight thing. We're trying to keep the cost as minimum as possible. One of the things that Josh and I both learned is that we were trying to give people a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of bit us in the backside.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are going to offer the classes.
Mm-hmm.
But we're like with mine, I'm not going to be including
All the stuff that we had at the park, right?
homesteaders, trappers, beginners kit in the price, because that would jack that price of just my portion of the class to almost $300.
Right.
And I don't know that many people that's willing to that's going to be able to shell out. Let's just say Josh did the same thing and his ran to the same thing.
Right.
$600 for a 2-day classes.
But
So we are figuring out the pricing right now, but it's going to be classes where you guys can come, get some hands on, do some things. Now, we will have like that trapper's basket available here
to
purchase. And it would save you some money purchasing it when you got here with the class, or just some of the traps. You don't have to get the whole kit. And same thing with Josh's thing.
Because you won't have to pay shipping.
You won't have to pay shipping. You know, with his, I don't even think with his you could even ship a little homemade forge.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy.
But he'll at least give you the opportunity to learn how to make your own.
Right.
So
So what we're going to do is it's more than likely going to be a weekend thing.
how long are the classes?
They're going to be all day from 0700 in the morning till lunchtime on day 1 is going to be blacksmithing. From 1300 till dark, it's going to be trapping.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, because in my portion of the class, we are going to go out on my homestead and the land next door, and we are going to set some traps.
Because it'll be trapping season. That's part of the reason why you want to do it then, is because then that way it's not just teaching people what to do, it's actually giving them practice to show them how to do it and get it in actual context.
Right. And so if you take this class, you will be setting a trap live on the trap line to see what you can catch.
Right.
We are going to be setting traps for canines, cats, coons, and possums.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, your big heavy hitters that would hit your homestead.
Right.
On day 2, we're going to start the day earlier. It'll be started at about 06, because that's right about the time it starts to get light around here in January.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go walk the trap line.
Yes.
That probably depends if anybody catches anything. That'll probably take an hour or 2.
Well, and then what follows afterwards, if you catch anything, are you going to do a demonstration on how to skin and... I'm sorry, I'm talking out of turn.
Then, if we catch anything, we'll come back, and then we will do a skinning and fleshing class.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk more about trapping, because when we're out there on that line, we are going to be discussing what was done right, what was done wrong, what happened, because the critters are going to show us if you didn't practice good scent control, if you didn't bed that trap correctly.
Right.
they're going to show you.
It. Yeah.
We're also, while we're out there on that line, I'm also going to set some different stuff with some conibears and stuff. So that way you guys can see, take a look at those and see those guys also in action. And then at 1300 till about 1700, 1700, it's going to be blacksmithing again.
Sorry.
And then we will end do an hour of
What's up?
a Q&A kind of thing with Josh and I, and then be on the way. We haven't discussed, we haven't come down with the prices yet because we're still working all of this up, but more than likely the price is going to include a meal or two.
Okay.
But we're going to be getting all of that worked out this week. We're gunning for about the second or third weekend in January.
Okay.
I would like to have Blaze here to help out, but we don't know. Josh said he's wide open, so it's going to be there.
Lost Dude said Frontier Season 3 started yesterday. Oh, do we know?
Yes, it did.
I woke up first thing this morning and I went to put on my Netflix just to check everything. And I saw it pop up and I was like, Jason, how many seasons did you watch of Frontier? And he's like, 2. I'm like, Season 3 is on!
Now, out of a show of hands or yes or me, how many of you guys would be interested in coming down, let's say the second or third weekend in January, for those 2-day classes?
I wonder how much of a lag we have. 100% trumping classes, 50% on blacksmithing. Okay?
So I think that would be a yes. Because it's going to be a together package. The price is going to cover both of them.
I would have to check to see if I could send hubby.
Because I want to sit in his blacksmithing class.
Will it be cold or snow?
It may be cold. I doubt we'll have any snow.
Might not have time to do both.
Yeah.
I'd love to come down for some classes. Finger crossed I find a job so I can pull it off. And then all the chicks can hang out and crochet. And gossip.
There you go.
What's the minimum number of participants that have the classes?
We're shooting...
No, minimum. We're going to have it. Even if we only have
even if
two
we
people
got
show
two
up.
people show
yeah,
up.
we're going to do it.
We're going to probably do it. Maximum...
Kidding, in January?
Well, we're probably going to do this again later in the season. Haywire.
If you threw in a black powder shoot, I know my sons would. Sounds like an awesome event. I'm sure people will do it. My January will be full of kids being born. Huh. Boar goats are born early. Huh. I've never... See, we don't do goats yet, so that's something new. Now, I will say, our cow, the last time, she calved in, January. Do you know if I'd be able to dig out a forage in red clay? Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
That's a good question for Josh.
Shooting, I'll get teddy bears. We could definitely do some target shooting on... Yeah, you can only handle about 10. Yeah, we can't do a big, huge group because But she said minimum, right? Not maximum.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only going to be for 10 chairs at first.
My first forge was a ground forge. Yep. No shooting husbands.
No.
I just shoot teddy bears in the crotch. Make them dance off the water.
Okay, so hopefully by next weekend we will have solid dates for you guys and the prices and everything that it's going to include.
Mm-hmm.
And then Josh already said he'll be able to make some collapsible forges to bring them for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure, given with enough time, he'll even be able to make some hammers and clamps, tongs. Stuff like that.
Tongs. Speaking of tongs, I used my tongs this weekend.
Yeah.
When we were making our sausages for lunch before Thanksgiving.
Mm.
I got to use them. They work very well.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's a totally...
You just totally changed subject, didn't you?
Yep, changing the subject. If you guys noticed, we broke the 9,000 sub mark. We would love to break the 10,000 subs by New Year's.
In a month.
In a month. A little over a month.
I think we could do... It's basically right now it's about 900 because we're at 9,090 something.
94.
So we only need to get 900 subs in a month.
Yeah.
A little over a month.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we can get to 10,000.
If we get to 10,000 by the first of the year, we are going to do a huge giveaway. Like, there might be some traps in there. There might be some soaps in there. There might be some...
We'll go shopping at the Big Bear Homestead. Just saying.
T-shirts, hats,
something.
hoodies.
We're gonna put together something.
We're going to put together a huge box.
But only if we make it there before New Year's.
If we make it there before New Year's, it's going to be a huge box. If we make it there after the New Year, it'll be a small box.
Be a slightly smaller box.
So, what that means is that you guys, please, share videos. Talk about us on your social media.
Never knew it. You can do it.
And help us hit that. Tell everybody we're going to be doing a huge giveaway if we make to 10 G's. Or 10K.
10 G's.
I wish 10 G's. By first.
10K by the first of the year. Yes.
Now, we have, 30 people in here? 30 folks. I know just about all 30 of us, because I know most of you really, really good. We all like to support small businesses. We like to support mom and pop businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my buddy, my confidant, the guy I go to when I want solid
He's
advice.
the angel on Jason's shoulder. He's not the devil. He's the angel.
Tommy Alderman.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Alderman.
Mm-hmm.
He has put together go shopping with my friends or go shopping at my friends' stores or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He has a list on
his website. And unfortunately, it looks like my good moderators have forgotten about tonight.
or they just
You're
are.
good moderators? Why
No.
would you say you're good moderators?
'Cause,
You got
I mean-
Green Gables.
Oh yeah,
in
Green
here.
Gables is in here. I see her.
JJ, you
Josh is
got
not
Josh in there, and
Josh-
you got Suburban. Suburban might have it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. That's right. I did give Suburban a
Yeah,
wrench.
Suburban's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Hello.
Well, I forgot-
See, he's look. Don't even pay him any attention. He's been drinking.
I was trying to bust on Josh, and it blew up in my face.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys could, grab the link.
It's a link. It's
To
Alderman Farms.
Friends of Alderman Farms or something like that, and put it up, please. He is doing something awesome. He did it last year, but he did confess.
Yeah, I saw that. I had no idea that's what he was really doing.
He put up a list for people to share the stuff that they make or stuff that they sell on from their homestead. What he was doing was Christmas shopping for Miss Patty. Well, it was such an overwhelming success. They did it again this year, and
there you go. www.aldermanfarms.net/gifts. So that's the one that if you go to that, he's got a list of all the links of where everybody's stuff is.
What's my favorite hat? Please show. Ooh.
Where's your Bushman hat?
Bushman hat's in the house. My favorite everyday hat is my Bushman hat that I got from Australia from one of our
Like 2
subscribers.
years ago.
Like 2 years ago, and I have not seen her since.
Okay, so here's the issue with Tammy. Tammy
Tam's-
lives in Australia, so they're 13 hours ahead of us. So right now it's 9:30 in the morning. So a lot of times when we're doing stuff, it falls like where she's working or she's, or when we're in during the day, she's at night. So she misses us a lot of times because her work schedule. So
it's my favorite everyday hat. Now, my favorite, I'm going out on a hot date with my beautiful wife hat.
your pimp daddy hat.
Has to be the hat that Paul sent me.
I don't even know what that's called.
It's my Irish hat.
It's kind of like the same style as what's his name, Rhodes. Justin Rhodes has that has the back, and then it kind of scoops forward to the front, and it's real tight in the front with the.
My favorite ball cap has to probably be
the one you're wearing.
The one I'm wearing. My
Fedora? No, not a fedora. No. News? Yeah, kind of like a newsy hat.
Cabbie hat. Yeah.
News boy hat. Yeah.
So. I used to be really big into cowboy.
But it's
hats.
leather. It's a leather hat, so it's pretty cool.
So.
All right, so you're gonna come up with something to give away my soap.
Okay,
with my nose hairs on it. Just saying. Called a jaunting cap if it's Irish. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we made a new soap this week.
Yeah, we did.
You did not. So my intention.
Okay, wait a minute. You're jumping to that, and we got distracted. I'm still talking about Tommy's thing.
Whatever. Go ahead.
So. About to be some 1800s discipline showing up in here.
You told her we were going to send her a hat and a shirt?
Mm-hmm.
When?
I'm still waiting on their address. We never got their address. So.
What? Amanda made a king-size USMC throw that the customer didn't pay for.
Ooh.
It wasn't us. king size throw, though. That would be kind of cool. My shop is not on Tommy's list. Well, then you need to email him.
Got to email Tommy.
You do have to email him. He didn't just come up with them. You have to send it to them.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let me go ahead and correct something real quick because I'm not liking the way that this is going. Stop. Little Creek, we told you over and over we weren't getting your emails.
Yeah,
we're not trying to stiff you or anything like that.
We're not getting them.
We're not getting them. It's not going into It's
not going into spam or anything.
No. So
yeah.
Please don't think that.
Can somebody post our email address, please, so that she can copy and paste it straight from there? It's bigbearfarms@hotmail.com. It's nice and warm. All right, so Green Gables. If you'll email Tommy at christmas@aldermanfarms.net, that's the email that he's got. If you send your link, and then if you send him a couple of pictures, I know that on next week's show, they're trying to plan to be able to have a couple of pictures of each thing that everybody does. So if you send him a couple of pictures and then send him your email address, then that's how you get your name on his list. He didn't just comprise it, from his own. He just...
Yeah. So you got to send Tommy an email.
He literally sent us a messenger message, and he's like, Robyn, I need you to send, and he of course included Jason in the message. He's like, Jason said he was going to send me this information. Will you please send it? So I went ahead and sent the email. Just saying.
So, are you done?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Mm-mm.
So, if you guys are going to do Christmas shopping, let that link be your first stop.
And the really cool thing is that some of these people have stuff that are not your everyday kind of gifts. So, a lot of times we run into where everybody always gets the same stuff. So the really cool thing about a lot of these shops is that it's things that are different, that are not your average gift. So that's what I think is pretty cool.
Wow. Someone offered me a Glock 19 for a king size Eagle Globe and ankle throw.
And when she finished it and stopped responding to communications.
Well, you got my address for Christmas, man.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Now, let that be your first...
Definitely.
Your first spot to go Christmas shopping. Then your second spot should be your favorite channels. And I'm not saying us.
Ours, just whoever.
I'm just saying whoever your favorite channel is. If they have an Amazon affiliate link.
Yeah.
Click on that link and then do your Amazon shopping from there. Mm-hmm. Because that's the best Christmas gift that a YouTube creator can get.
Because it doesn't cost you anything extra.
No.
It doesn't cost anything extra. Or if you're somebody who does a lot of shopping on Amazon just in general. Like I have a girl at work that's all she does is buys from Amazon. So if you give that kind of person, you get a link from somebody that way, that helps them too. It's not a very big amount, but it's...
Yeah. We rotate through.
Yeah.
Through... some of our moderators that have Amazon links, like Kitty has an Amazon link, or she used to. I don't know if she still does. We haven't done a lot of shopping lately. But
when we did buy on Amazon, we can't use our own, so...
So we would rotate through...
Everybody else's.
And so, that's the best gift that costs you $0.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything extra.
You're going to be shopping on Amazon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You just go through their link, and that gives them a little bit of a kickback, and it helps support what they're doing for y'all.
Right. I like Suburban. Essential oils make a great Christmas gift too. I'm all for that. Anyway, so Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! No, it is not on the website yet, but here it is. I made it last night.
Here comes the transition.
I made it last night. Thank you, Henry. So, smell that. I just smudged his glasses. Okay, so my intention with this soap, I was going to make it on the live stream on Veterans Day. And it ended up being that we just were so exhausted that we didn't do it. So, I made it last night. It is called Warriors Repose. I love that name. I think it's cool. It is for PTSD, anxiety, just overall calmness, depression, all of that fun stuff. The oils in it are lavender, clary sage, lang-lang, and wild orange. So if you put all of those together and imagine all of those together, it's got a floral, kind of a floral smell to it, but it's very soothing and calming of a smell, in my opinion. It's not an overwhelming, like, girly flower smell, right? Or do you think so?
I don't know. You shoved it in my glasses.
Smell it.
It smells like soap.
It does not smell like soap. Yes, it does sound like a good blend for hormonal women, too. Yes. So, I have a bar that I'm going to give away tonight. I haven't decided how I'm going to give it away, though. How do you want to give it away, honey?
Okay, she said she just sent another email. Has your phone gone off
Not
yet?
yet. And I usually get emails pretty quickly. But I'll keep an eye out for it. Palmetto starts giving numbers. I love it.
Thank you, Lone Star.
What did he say? Whoa! Ball of something.
Let's see.
I will say, I absolutely love this soap. I am going to put it on the website. It's going to be a little bit more. Most of my soaps are like $5. This one is going to be $7. The reason why is because I put a lot of oils in these to make sure that the therapeutic qualities are in them. And it's going to be bigger. Okay, just for the record, this is a small end cut piece of soap. Most of the soaps are like, well, not most of them. They're much bigger than this bar. So they'll
Look at me, I'm already on it.
What?
I'm already on it.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, so the lavender and the lang-lang are definitely soothing. It's in there.
It's like ragu, baby.
Yeah, it's in there. Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, it hasn't even cured a full 24 hours yet. So it's, as it sits a little bit longer, it'll definitely, it's, all of mine are not like an overpowering smell. Do you have any more of the Zits and Giggles on your website? Yes, I do. Order it. I am making a batch probably either tonight or tomorrow. So they will be, just got it. We just got the email.
No, that wasn't the email. That was the Facebook. Still have not gotten the email.
Oh, she just sent it on Facebook?
That was Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I still have not gotten the email.
We got the Facebook, but we did not get the email.
But, I've already been asked if I'm getting more. I'll tell you what, that has been my number one seller is for Zits and Giggles. That soap is absolutely amazing. We love that soap. But anyway, this one is fantastic. It smells very good. It's very soothing. Just the smell itself is kind of... But all of these oils work very well for different reasons. Because like, wild orange is a very uplifting smell. And it's also... it's one of the oils that they do recommend for PTSD in general. Anxiety, that kind of stuff. Lavender, obviously, is always kind of calming and soothing. Lang-a-lang is definitely uplifting, but at the same time, it's got sedative properties, not that are going to make you go to sleep, but that make everything kind of calm down. And also clary sage. Clary sage is awesome for that too. And again, if you're a woman, even more so, because all of these are definitely great for calming hormones, things like that. So anyway, so they're going to be on the website tomorrow. I'm making labels and I'll take a picture and put it on the website tomorrow. They'll be $7 a bar. And that's, again, because of the oils that are in there are a little bit higher dollar oils. So, yeah, I run out of lavender faster. I remember when we first started doing it and I gave him some lavender. He loved it. He said it worked really well. So I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, so...
Alright, so what are we going to do to give away?
This is your thing. I know.
What? Yeah, okay. So, you called for me? Here comes Clary Sage.
So, yesterday was Robyn and I's.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that. It wasn't on Facebook. We didn't put it on Facebook or anything. It was our anniversary yesterday.
So, to win this bar of soap, how many years? Now, let me go ahead and do this like everybody else does it. It goes by what we see in our chat.
Right.
The first one that comes up in our chat.
That's who we're going with.
That's who we're going with.
Right.
How many years have we been married?
There it is. It's already.
Is she already getting one though because she's part of Families and Friends?
Not this one.
Okay.
But.
All
13,
right.
That's it. 13. C-Dean and City Girl both kind of came in almost at the same time.
Yeah.
I've got 2 ends. I'll give them both away.
So.
I think the thing is that this was this month's, so it's probably going to go to you anyway. See, City Girl, that's Terry. She is on our Big Bear Homestead Friends page, and she does the option where she gets our soap of the month every month. And this is going to be the soap of the month, so she's probably going to get it anyway. So if it's okay with you, can we go ahead and send the other one to C-Dean? Just to see. I don't know. Although I think C-Dean I think I made this because C-Dean asked me about it. So that's kind of a quagmire there too. Give mine to Palmetto. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right. C-Dean's already ordered 3 bars of this. So she's getting 3 already. City Girl's getting 1 just by default. So we'll go ahead and send it to Palmetto.
And here's what we're going to do for next week. Pick any video of ours. Any video. Share it. Come back sometime tomorrow because this won't post live until tomorrow. Come back, post the name of the video that you shared and where you shared it. And then we'll do the randomizer and we'll pick another winner for another bar of the PTSD soap. So, the more you share and the more you come back and comment, the more chances you have. I'm not going to limit it. Share your booty off. I don't care if you share 100 times.
We just got to be able to verify it.
So.
Okay. Am I still getting my hat? I don't remember you telling her you were going to give her a hat.
I don't remember.
Who are you telling all these people that you're going to give them stuff and you don't ever tell me?
Why would she be getting a hat?
Big Bear Facebook group doesn't count. There
That's
you go.
correct, Suburban.
Good job.
Thank you, Suburban.
You can't share it on our Facebook
That's
page.
why you're my favorite moderator.
When you were on Two-Family Homestead.
I don't remember that, but we'll get a hat.
Yeah.
Look at Lone Star. You told me you were giving me $1 million.
I love Lone Star. He's
I know,
awesome.
right?
I hope we make it out to Texas sometime. I don't remember that. But...
Yeah, well.
Oh, well.
Come and pick it up.
That's not nice. It smells so good. I'm sorry. Now you're gonna have my nose hairs like all over that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know where Kitty or Tanya is. Amanda Garden popped in for a little bit, but then left. So.
He doesn't have that many deer in Georgia. She's got jokes.
I'm starting to wonder if that's true because we went.
We drove the long
way home tonight to see if we could see any deer and didn't see but one. And usually we see hundreds.
Although there was really bad fog tonight, so
yeah, it was kind of foggy. So, well, guys, that does it.
They're dealing with a lot, so I don't know about all that. The other side Mississippi makes me paranoid. There's not enough tree canopy. All right. So what were you?
I'm trying to figure out what City Girl, Country Girl's talking about. They were dealing with a lot. I don't know. Maybe she's talking about us.
No, she's talking about Kitty and Tanya not being in here.
Oh.
They got some stuff going on, I guess.
Okay.
Hadn't heard anything from them, so we don't know. But
well, see, that's because the new Skype doesn't work well on this stupid computer. So
ever since he had to have the new computer set up, Skype's not showing up real good.
No, it doesn't work all the time. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming by and hanging out with us.
Palmetto, have your wife send me your mailing address again, please, so that I can ship this off to you.
And we promise we won't get the car stuck on the way to the post office.
I mean, or you have an excuse to come visit, come pick it up. You know,
I know.
Saying.
I mean, yarn is yarn.
You're gonna get killed for that.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. Please remember, this is the one thing that just kills me about our society. Thursday, 2:00, we're sitting around a table sharing with our loved ones and our friends about how thankful we are that we have all these people in our lives, and we're thankful for this and we're thankful for that. 1800 rolls around and them stupid Black Friday sales come out.
That are really Black Thursday now.
And wow, people go out there and they just
lose their mind.
They act like it's straight from the jungle. So remember, these things are just items. They're just things that are eventually going to break in 6 months. And there's no reason to go fisticuffs with somebody or lose your life over the latest Pokemon or towels or TVs or anything like that. It's not worth it.
Sales are life.
Especially when you can wait till Monday and buy the same stuff on Amazon and get it shipped to your house. You save money because you're not spending the gas.
Well, not even that. I showed you that, like, Best Buy. Everybody was camping out at Best Buy for all this stuff. And instead, you could have been online ordering it and send it straight to your house. And you never had to leave the comfort of your own home.
So, please, remember this. We say this at the end of every show. Please, be kind to one another. It's not worth it in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
There you go. I bought a vacuum and a new laptop on Friday night, all online. Yep. Yeah, Friday morning we were talking. It was like 9 o'clock, and I looked, and all of their Black Friday sales that everybody was pitching a tent outside of they were available online. And I would have never had to even, not that we bought anything, but I would have been able to get it and never had to leave the house. And so I don't even understand what the big deal is, especially with a lot of places now where it's shipped to store or shipped to free shipping at home. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway. I saved even more money and I bought nothing. There you go.
So, be kind to one another. 'Tis the season. Remember the reason for the season. It's not about a TV. It's not about the latest Pokemon or DVD or book or dress or any of that junk that they're bombarding you with.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about Jesus. That's the reason. Even though he was born around March.
Pretty rocks for everyone. He said he did all of it, or pet rocks. He said he did all his shopping at home.
Even though JC is born in Jesus, or March sometime. Jesus was born in Jesus.
I don't know. I thought it was October.
I think it's March.
I thought it was October. But
so
anyway.
We just kind of slipped him in here in December.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we are celebrating all about him. So, please be kind to one another. Reuse, recycle, repurpose.
I just saw what he put.
At least I know if I do go to hell, I'm going to be in a lot of company. Man, it says you're right, September, October.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tabernacles,
Yeah.
Okay, so let me try this again. Remember, be kind to one another. Spread the love. Spread the joy. You don't know what that person is going through, so be kind. Reuse, repurpose, recycle. Keep them things out of the landfill and give our wildlife a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm going to drop this little bit of a hint right there. Be on the lookout. Watch your notifications, because we have something coming out that is going to premiere in the next couple of days. So we'll see you guys then. Night, y'all.
Night, y'all. Have a good weekend.